What's good, guys? It's Quindale Turnier coming to you with that NBA talk. Today, we're going to talk about the MVP race. Can Chris Paul, one of the legends of the generation, can he win his first MVP? The Clippers are 13-7 as of December 7, 2013. Chris Paul is putting up numbers 18.7 points a game, 11.8 assists a game, 4.7 rebounds, 85% from the free throw line, 35% from three-point line, and 47% from the field goal line. Of course, from the field. Of course, that's not his best numbers. Chris Paul's best season to me was the season when he was in New Orleans, when he averaged 22.8 points, 2.8 steals, 11 assists a game, and 5 rebounds. He didn't get MVP that year, and he also shot 50% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, and 86 from the free throw line. So obviously, this isn't Chris Paul's best year, but his team, this is the best team he's been a part of, talent-wise. You can see him going back to utilizing that talent. These last couple seasons in the Clippers, he hasn't even averaged 10 assists. The closest he came to 10 assists was last year when he averaged 9.7. This year he averaged 11.8, going back to his vintage Chris Paul ways. And I guess this all season really helped him with Doc Rivers coaching and everybody getting back together and giving him some good floor spacing with J.J. Redick, Crawford, Dudley, giving him the right floor spacing to go with DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin the inside, giving him a complete team around him. But the only thing he got to do, he got to get this. I don't know if it's possible because he's older. He's 28. I know that ain't old. He still got some youth in him. But if he can get this to 20 and 11 like he used to do in New Orleans, he can easily win MVP this year because LeBron James, and the stat wise, he's shooting his highest field goal percentage, but his numbers has been down from his assists and his rebounds. And he averaging less points this year, but he averaging more from field goal. He's taking less shot attempts. And on top of that, his rebounds and assist numbers are down this year. So this is a year that Chris Paul, Paul George, and Kevin Durant can really sneak in there and get the MVP. Even James Harden can get MVP easily this season because LeBron James took a little relax because his team is so stacked that he don't have to do as much work this year. I think this is the best Miami Heat team that LeBron was put on. But for Chris Paul, I think this is the perfect year for him to shift into another year and just win MVP. He can steal his MVP if he can get his numbers up to 20 and 10. He don't have to get 11. He can get 11 assists, but 20, 11, 5 rebounds, 86% for free throw line, 40%, 35% for three-point line, and 50% for field goal line should be his cap this year. As he gets used to seeing how the team's gonna play him at the end of the season, he should be able to get us to 20, 10, and 5 rebounds by the end of this year, and 50% from free field goal, from the field. That should help him cap the MVP. So, what do you guys think about Chris Paul this year? Who do you think gonna win MVP this year? I'm gonna have to go with Paul George gonna get MVP this year. But like I said, it's gonna be a close race as the season get closer down the line and more people figure out how the teams gonna play them. So it's gonna be harder to gauge against certain players like Chris Paul who already know the game, who already been playing that MVP level for a while in his career. And we're gonna see as the season go over, comes to an end late in May and June when it's the time for playoffs. If Chris Paul can cap off that MVP season that we all been waiting for him to get one, but LeBron has been so dominant, and then Dwight Howard and Derrick Rose were the leaders for that 2011 MVP. But Chris Paul is right up there this year, captivating another good season. So who do you think you gonna get MVP? I'm going with Paul George. Let me know in the comment section who you think gonna win MVP this year. And since LeBron took a little relax year, they'll score more efficiently, but his numbers are down across the board. But that's good because his team don't really need him to do as much because they got so much talent on this year's team. So who you think gonna win MVP? Comment, like, subscribe, and share it to show support. Subscribe if you're new. This way W20 signing out. Man, enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.